the number of circulars has not gone up that much. The perception of number of circulars going up has gone up because earlier our consultation rate was quite low. In the first decade, roughly, of SEBI's existence, our consultation rate was 7%. In the next decade, it became about 15%. In the last 2-3 years, it's at 33%. And I think if I look now, it will be about 50%. So the perception, because you're saying every day, because the public consultation is coming up, because we want that view. You see, our fundamental view is that the markets are so complex today that we will be very foolish to bring a circular which has not heard the perspective of everybody, because there could be something we have missed. Life is so complex. So we are consulting more. And when we consult, what happens is that the media also talks about it, everybody. So पहले क्या होता था वो, हम थोड़ा अपनी maybe exchanges को बुला लिया, depositories को बुला लिया, वो अपनी खिचड़ी पका ली और वो हो जाता था. So now, because of the very extensive public engagement and all of that, first of all, it appears that we are doing more. Actually, the consultation rate has gone up. Imagine from 7% to 50%. The second thing is that, again, as was said, that, of all the circulars that we are doing, I think you mentioned a number of 33%. Actually, when we do an analysis, when we combine ease of doing business and development, it's almost 44%. So almost half of the circulars we are bringing out is for ease of doing business and development. New product, new this, as well as ease of doing business. So that's on that side. The side which is about regulation, you see how dynamic the market is. Every day something new and interesting is happening. Now, even with our pace, we are one step behind the market. We don't want to be 5 steps behind the market. So whenever someone says to me, why don't you say, okay, twice a year we'll come out with new circulars and regulations. I say, okay. So all market innovation that is happening, you also do twice a year. Because our regulation keeps pace with the dynamism of the market. If the market wants to stay static for 6 months, we'll also stay static for 6 months. But we don't want to be in a place where the regulator is 5 steps behind the market and then trying to catch up. Then we'll be told, Hindi movie में पुलिस की तरह है कि वो हीरो और विलन लड़ झगड़ लेते हैं, उसके बाद पुलिस आती है. So we don't want to be that. So at least थोड़ी देर में तो हम कुछ, we should show up.
From David to Goliath, from the smallest business ventures to multi-million-dollar global corporations. Meet the movers and shakers, today's newsmakers, and tomorrow's leaders. Understand what makes markets move, how companies make quantum leaps, and how giant corporations stay ahead. Get the biggest business stories of the day, power-packed into 30 minutes. On Business 360 at these times.